Ready? Well, here we are at the home of Bruce and Joyce Gates, outside of Livingston, Montana. And it's about day 4 of On the Road, on our way to Alaska. Before we get into what we've done over the last couple of days, I thought maybe you ought to meet the 2 characters that are traveling with me. Mark Carnahan, Westchester, Ohio, same town as I'm from, also lives near me in Marco Island, Florida, and has been on this trip for the last 6 or 7 years. Next, John Milne. Although if you're from Farina, Illinois, his hometown, they call him Milan. Milne's been on this trip with me for at least the last 25 years. He's been on the bus. He's been in the SUV with me. But over the last couple of days, after we left Ohio, we went to Des Moines, Iowa, have dinner with Tom Latham, one of my former colleagues, his kids and their spouses. Had a great time in Des Moines. And then we moved on up to Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Had dinner with some of our friends there. And then next day, drove to Gillette, Wyoming, Carbon County, Wyoming, big producer of coal, oil, and gas.
Yeah.
And mostly stopped there because they've got a great steakhouse. And then on our way yesterday to outside of Livingston, Montana. No, that's not it. Oh, there's the cafe. No, that is it. There's still the cafe? Yeah. There you go. Yeah, Melanie, you ever had your workout today? Damn, look at all these cars here. Yeah. Last time we were here, wasn't anybody here. All right, I think I better park right. Oh, there's a good spot right here, yeah. All right, boys. Well, here we are in Clyde Park, Montana, just north of Livingston, Montana. And what we're looking at here are the Crazy Mountains. I'm at a ranch owned by a guy I've got to know over the last 10 years. And it's just a beautiful place and a beautiful setting. But take a good look at Milne right now because he's awake. All right. What you'll find in this road trip is that Milne is mostly in the back seat, asleep. You know, he can stay awake for about 5 minutes and then he's asleep again. Sound asleep. Thought you ought to get a shot of Milne just sawing logs. So just so everybody understands, I do all the driving. Mark doesn't like to drive.
Nope.
He can't drive because he can't stay awake. And so I do all the driving. Mark is the navigator, and Milne just sleeps. And he'll wake up and say something funny, and then he'll go back to sleep again. So anyway, here is the 4th of July, actually. Happy birthday, America. We'll talk to you soon.
Happy 4th. Happy 4th, everybody.
Well, here we are. At a picnic in Livingston, Montana, actually Clyde Park, Montana, and it is raining cats and dogs, and we're all huddled up in the car, and it's so steamy in the car you can't see out. The only thing you get to see is John Milne with his wet hair.
Here we are, moving out the 4th of July celebration in rural Livingston, Montana, being rained out in a drought-stricken area. How's that for good luck? I hope our fishing turns out a little better than this. What a beautiful, beautiful day.
We might as well have the full effect. Wow. Right there. Let's start talking about you. Come in.
Great job.